look at the top k frequent elements question from leetcode. Given an integer array nums and integer k, return the k most frequent elements. You may return the answer in any order. So what this question is asking is that when we're given an array of integers, basically numbers, we return the numbers that appears the most frequently. So in this case, why is it 1 and 2 is because we're supposed to return the two most frequently seen numbers, and in this case you can see that 1 and 2 are the most frequent ones because 1 we have a count of 3, and 2 we have a count of 2, and then 3 we have a count of 1 being seen, right? So and that's why when we return the two most frequent numbers, they will be 1 and 2. Yeah, so there are actually a few ways to solve this question. The first way is sorting, second way is through a max heap, and the third way is through bucket sort, and each of this will have different time complexity depending on the approach, right? So we'll start with sorting, because sorting is a relatively easy approach. So what this essentially do is that you start off with this input, right, as an example. What we will have is that we will build a hash map of a number to count as a key value pair in this hash map, and you will have something like this: 2, 2, then you have 3, 1, right? So then in this case, what will happen is that since this array could essentially be unsorted, right? This is just one example that I've given, which is in sorted order, but it could have something like this, right? And in this case, we'll still get the same exact hash map as the first list of numbers, right? So what we need to do is that we need to sort these keys, right, which is basically the unique elements that we have seen, with the count, which is the values of this hash map, right? And then return the two most frequent numbers that have been visited in this hash map. So first step is that we will declare a hash map which would capture this count for us, right? So let me just see. Build this hash map, right? If number is in mem, means we have seen it before. Take the number, increment and count by 1, else we will just simply do num equals to 1, right? So this is how we'll build the array. So in this case, you can try something like this. Print it out and see what we have, right? So you can see that we have 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, right? So this is bringing out the count now. So now what we'll do is we'll sort the map, right, using the values, right? So in this case, you can actually do something like this. You can have sort elements, right, which would hold the array, and you'll use the sort function. So the sort function will take in a iterable, which in this case would be the mem of values, right? So this would give this will give you keys. You want to sort the key, which is this iterable, and then the key by which you want to sort it with can be a lambda, right? And then the value that you want to sort it against would be the mem key, right, of the k variable, and this should give you the sort elements. Try. Oh, object has no attribute key. Do you mean keys? Yeah. So this part is wrong. Yeah. So you can see you have sort keys. So now you return the top k frequent numbers, right? So in this case, what we'll do is that we would trim the array, so we can have sorted elements, right? That starts from I think the length of unique numbers, which is the sorted elements, minus away k, and this should help you return the k most frequent numbers, because they will be sorted from ascending to descending, right? So you want the k most frequent one, right? Yeah, I think this solves the question. So you can see that the first step is create a hash map, count the numbers, and then we use a sort function on the keys. And the key by which we want to sort it with is the value of the current key, right? And we'll return out a array, right, of sorted elements, and we'll trim the sorted elements, because what this does is that it would actually return you, right, from descending order, right? So 3, 2, and then 1, right? So in this case, we want the number that is the highest starting from the back. We will use the length minus away the top k frequent, and that would trim away all the remaining numbers that is in the front and return back the value that is at the back. And that would be your answer.